It's been one crazy day today. I've have had some serious challenges with my laptop, and for some reason, it is not picking up things today. So I'm just having to go via the telephone right now. Let's see if I can get this thing turned up where I can hear things coming back in. Few people following us out there. Give me a thumbs up or something. I see a couple of thumbs up. Um, and I see somebody's on. So let me see if this thing will rotate back the other direction so I don't have to hold it this way and rotate it the other way. Will it rotate back? Let's see here. All right. So I can actually see the device better this way. Everybody see me? I think so. Hey, Eva, how are you? Jim, how are you guys doing? You see any of them? Evelyn's working as a moderator, and we're having a challenge with our laptop setup. So I'm just going on the phone right now, and so we'll start covering a bunch of different things. Can you sign in over there?
I'm getting there.
Hey, Donald, how you doing, man? Things are going pretty good here in beautiful Sebring. So, going to give it just a minute or two and see if she can get on. We got everything set up, and then it's just sitting here spinning on the laptop. So I'm probably just going to shut it down and just use it via the phone. It's a little weird doing it on the telephone, but we're here. We're here. Good. Hey, look, I wanted to open up tonight to answer some questions that people are asking. And so I'm just going to kind of start off with folks are asking where we're at. And we're back in Sebring right now. I'm staying at one of my cousin's house. I'm not going to mention location or anything like that for always for safety. But we're in Sebring, and that's the beautiful part of it is we're here locally. We've got local resources. We got friends that are in the area, and yes, hey, it is warmer. It definitely is warmer here. I think we're in the 60s today, but it's a lot warmer than being in the Carolinas. That's for sure. Okay, so I'll give you that much. The Carolinas were horrible. You can't imagine trying to. Eva, you just saw the van a couple days ago. We were Eva and Merlin, Evelyn and myself went out to a little function, met up this weekend, and went to the Valentine's dance. But previously, our van, we were in North Carolina, and trying to live in that thing and work on it at 13 or 18 degrees, whichever it was insane. So that I just want to let you know that that's why we're back down in this area. Otherwise, we'd be driving around if we were able to get finished up there. So I really appreciate my cousin giving me the opportunity to hang out and get the van ready and repaired and updated and so forth. So we're back here in Sebring, and a lot of folks have said, "Hey, stop by." And so I think what we're going to try to do is put together a meetup. I'm going to peek over here at Evelyn at the same time. She's over here doing something.
Get there.
And so Evelyn, a meetup, probably that maybe around the first week of March or something like that. We're only about 10 days away from the end of this month, and we want to get maybe it's a little bit more. Am I correct? More. Not far. I think today's the 14th, so we don't. But we got 28, so probably 2 weeks, whatever it is. And so we want to get ourselves back out on the road again. I'm not a carpenter, so I'm always looking for help though, of somebody that's a carpenter, and help us get this thing put together. Hey, so those of you that are on board, if you got any questions, hit us up. I only see one up there right now, and some thumbs up. Send me some comments down here. I've only done this a few times, so and there we go. So anyway, my Evelyn, come over here and sit beside me. Let's share with some of our friends what's going on. I see Beth Ann signed on. Hey Beth Ann, how are you today?
Hey,
I love it when I put her on the spot and she's like, what the heck are you doing? You see the way she's looking at me right now?
I'm about to find out what's going on.
All right, guys. So we still have plenty of work to do on the van. And some of the things we're trying to do to it right now is to get the bed up a little bit higher because we bought, hey, you haven't seen it yet, and it's a video coming out real soon. Hey, Jackie. Hope you're doing good. And so we bought a couple of brand new bikes, e-bikes. And those things are going to be, they're fantastic. I love riding those things around.
Oh, the free roam and other apps. There's a lot of them. But once you start, well, Apple Store or Google, you just download the apps. If you start with free roam, RV Parky, and it's Parky. If you just download those apps, they're going to suggest more. There's dozens of them out there. I find a lot of them will repeat the same camping spots, but you allow them to use your GPS locations and where you're at for the night, and it'll pop up. And depending on the app, it'll tell you if it's free, if it's a small pay, or and most of them are user fed. So like you're driving around, you find a nice little spot, you can ping it on the map and tell the people a little bit about it. So like people driving a 31-foot RV, would you fit in here, or is it for small vans, or
So what you're talking about
those
is,
apps are nice.
some of the different apps that we utilize to find places to park at and to camp at and stuff like that.
Yeah, those are nice apps no matter what you travel in. Even if you're just traveling in a car. Sometimes you just want to pull over and have a day picnic. It doesn't matter. Those are nice apps.
One of the things that we want to mention is do not rely only on the app.
No.
Do your own background work. Do your own research. Check that, not only the app. Google it. I like using Google Maps. I like doing that and looking at the map at the area, see how to access it, how to drive in, and then usually you can find out if somebody owns a property or if it's a campground or wildlife management area, something like that, and the steps that you need to do to make sure that you're not violating anybody's privacy or anything else, any rules or whatever.
Yeah, basic rule of thumb is if you see a sign that says no trespassing or no overnight camping, it's a no-go. It's obvious. So.
See.
Oh yeah. That's the reason why we didn't like we love the Carolinas, except for when it snows. It snowed. The Carolina, we're in Charlotte area of the Carolinas, barely get snow ever. It snowed 3 times in the 2 weeks we were there, and it barely got above freezing. It got to 41 one day or something. I don't know. It was ridiculous. So we ran away.
We had one day that the temperature only, well, let's just go like this. There was one evening trying to stay warm that we use a My Buddy heater, not the small one, but the larger one. And it screws in those 1 pound Coleman propane tanks, and we use 4 of those in one night. And those are $7 for the pair. So $15 to heat us up. I also started the engine and ran it for a while, produced some heat in the van. That went away immediately. And So the next day we found electricity, and that we still suffered. So when it gets cold out there, and that's why we were. And that was en route to Florida. We were in Georgia when we hit
Yeah,
that last cold freeze.
That was the weekend even Florida got below freezing. The cold snap of the year for Florida. So no matter where we went, we were cold. So it is what it is.
So for those of you that don't know much about us, we recently sold our 31-foot camper, sold our motorcycle, and we already purchased our 2021 Ram ProMaster back in March of last year, end of March, April 1st, I call it. And so we started working on it to get it built up, and we sold the other van that we had. We got part of the way done, and we lived in Florida, and that gets really, 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 really hot. You take a shower, you dry off, and you open up the door, and you're sweating already, and you're not even outside. Well, so we stopped working on it throughout the summer. And started working on it some more during the fall, and we listed our camper, and it sold so stupid fast, it made our heads spin. And they wanted the camper right away. So I think it was just under, we had about 3 weeks to get out and put ourselves in a van. So now we're in the Ram ProMaster. And tell them what kind of square footage we have in there.
Like 78?
2.
72? Oh, I lost a few feet. But we're building on the go now, so it's interesting, to say the least.
Well, currently we have the bed up in the front compartment as we're doing some electrical work underneath the bed, and we also have, besides electrical, we're having to elevate the bed to get the bicycles in there. I started to say that a while ago, but we got the bikes underneath the bed, and so we'll have some videos on all this. Beth Ann, 72. Yeah, it is small, but once you see how much goes in there, it doesn't really feel that small. But so the bikes will be going underneath the bed, and so we already got the first cabinet built for inside the bedroom, and the rest of the cabinets. Tell them what's coming up next.
The shower. Finally. We don't have to run around to the gym and family members. Yes, the bikes do fold up. You forgot to mention that.
Oh.
They fold up, the seats and the handlebars come off. So, what, 28 inches high. So, we don't have to have our bed, like, way up.
So, the platform of the bed is, the top of the platform is 30 and a half inches. And, okay, so you guys can do the math. It's a 10-inch bed. Are we insane or what? It's a 10-inch bed. And then, so you take 30, that's 40 inches up in the air, and it's only 6'2" inside. I'll let you figure that out.
Yeah, I think when we sit, our heads will touch now.
We're going to get a new mattress.
Yeah, we got to shrink the mattress down a little bit. It's too tall. It's the one we had in our camper, and it's really comfortable, but it is too tall.
As we make our videos of the van build, we'll continue putting the links in the descriptions on the items that we use and how we go about doing things, so that if you decide that you want to do something even similar, that you know where the products come from and how to get them. Don't
roll out on the floor. Yes, exactly. It's a long ways down.
Yeah, we started.
We need a footstool to get up. That's for sure.
Yeah, so it's pretty darn tall. We use a 17-inch step to get into the bed, and wow. So the bed is a RV short. It's 60 inches wide and 72 inches long. And so it fits across the across the van, but we don't lay that way.
Yeah, we sleep the wrong way.
Across the bed.
Yeah, across the bed. Yeah. We like our feet hanging off the end anyway, so
So
that's why we chose that.
yeah. I like my toes just hanging off the edge, which seems to be good. So toes hanging off the edge of the bed and sleeping across the bed is look at 60 inches. I mean, that's 5 feet. I'm 5'6".
We're short. Most people aren't short. But yeah, we're short enough that
No, there's a lot of people that's short.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's what I believe.
Yes, so we're concerned about that. You know, I always wanted to be in a bunk bed. I guess now I got one. Technically, the bike's under the bunk.
So we're sharing a bed with...
Oh, Boo Boo, our German short hair pointer. And he points when he sleeps.
Wait, do that again? Do that again?
Points when he sleeps.
So he sticks his legs straight out. And, but, so the thing is, if he's cold, he doesn't take up a lot of room. He just balls up in a little ball. But if he's hot, his legs just poke straight out. And it's crazy that we have, let's see, what was the last thing here?
Do we ever plan on getting another house? No, we don't. We have considered buying a piece of land. You know, that was about it. Yeah, so maybe
to do what?
Just as a home base. So if we ever want to go back and like renovate something, change, because you know you always change your mind on something. You know, but getting like one of those portable garage things that's tall enough for the van to pull in. So. But, that's about as much as we've ever thought about getting again. We just like the fact that we don't like it, we can roll out.
Somebody mentioned the other day that the temperature was too cold some places. I said, dude, you live in a house that has wheels underneath and a key in the ignition. Turn the key, drive. It gets warmer going south. Mm-hmm. And that it does. So we love it down here in the south. Our plan for this coming year, there's all kinds of people that ask us different questions. I want you to kind of share with them where some of our possibilities may lead us this year.
Well, we've talked about a lot of things.
Wait. So the reason I'm doing this, guys, is because I want you to hear it firsthand from her, because she doesn't always tell me where she wants to go. She just kind of goes like, nah, I don't want to go there. So here's your opportunity.
It's always subject to change, and it depends on weather. It depends on status of the world. It depends on a lot of things.
So one thing that you've told me you wanted to do was tour
the lighthouses.
All the lighthouses.
Yeah, but I also want to go out west and see a lot of I have never been past Georgia. I haven't been past the Appalachian Mountains. I have been on the Tennessee side.
In an automobile.
Well, yeah, flying don't count. I don't count it when you hop into airports. That don't count. So I would like to see the Midwest and some of all the cool parks and monuments and stuff we got over there. But I don't know if that'll happen this summer, or if we'll just go up the coast and check out all the lighthouses, because I love lighthouses. It's always my thing. I've already seen quite a few, but there's a lot of them.
So one thing you want to do is go along the coastline and visit all the lighthouses and make a video tour of the lighthouses.
Yeah.
And we've also discussed going up into the Carolinas, driving up along the East Coast and going see some family up in Boston. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then heading out to the Dakotas and maybe back down to Florida. But then we've also mixed in there now.
Going to Arizona next fall.
So I've heard how nice it is out in Arizona during the winter season, kind of like it is here in Florida.
It's called keeping your options open. Heads Carolina, tails California.
Oh, so we're going to drive around. It sounds like we might drive around doing the coin flip.
Flipping quarter, yeah. It sounds like it, because, we want to go here, we want to go there, and it doesn't really matter which way we go as long as we go.
Has anybody else done the coin flip on their trips? Let me know down below. Coin flips. Flip the coin, turn right or left. Depends on what it says.
That may be how we decide. Because it doesn't really matter which way we go, as long as we go.
So, but if you do have some suggestions on something you'd like to see on video, I put it back at me, something you'd like to see on video, so maybe we can include that in our trip. I know I made this post last year about this time. A lot of people said they wanted to see the horses and the wild horses in the Carolinas, was it?
Oh, well, there's two. I actually found out there's some in Georgia now, Cumberland Islands, and then yeah, the Outer Banks. And I found out there's ferries that can take your van from island to island where some of those horses are. That's like really cool.
How many ferries does it take to pick you up? We'll see.
You're too funny. St. Augustine. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love St. Augustine. We went there for a week last year. That was nowhere near enough. Nowhere near. We need to spend like a month in St. Augustine.
Eva, where did you go? I see Eve left a message on here. Yes, we did it on our way back this weekend. I'm not used to doing this on here.
Trying to catch all the chats.
Beth Ann, yes.
Yeah.
We love St. Augustine, and we'll probably go that direction, so it's pretty easy. We usually don't take interstate. We usually take 301 or 17 up that direction. So, yeah, we'd love to go over and hop over to St. Augustine. And I think, didn't you say you lived in around the Jacksonville area? So, oh, Eva said she went to Vero Beach.
Yeah, instead of 27.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
27's getting more and more congested. I almost consider it like an interstate.
Yeah, very, very busy.
And then here recently, I've tried to even get off like the Highway 17s and 19s and even go to the smaller county roads.
A lot to
Oh, in
see.
Nevada.
What'd she say?
There's a lot to see in Nevada. Las Vegas, Scotty's Castle. Cool. Oh my gosh, that sounds so exciting. See, there's so much stuff out there. We have no idea. Yes.
Yeah, Beth Ann, we'd like to stop by and see you guys. I saw your photo you posted on Facebook today. Your Valentine. Yeah, that was that one. We went the country roads to Vero. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
They're so much better, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely, Beth Ann.
Oh, yeah.
We'd love to meet up for lunch, dinner, breakfast.
Yeah, we just love doing meetups.
Yeah.
We're people.
Yeah.
Just make
And,
new friends everywhere. It's awesome.
So one of the things that we've talked about here is doing a meetup here in Sebring before we take off and leave the area. So trying to catch up with a lot of the Highlands County and other folks around the area to catch up with us and see what everybody take a look at the van. Here's what we got. Here's what we built. So forth like that, and do a meetup. So we'll probably I'm gonna post it on our. We'll probably make another video on this, just discussing the meetup and when and where, stuff like that. Probably in the next week. So once we nail down our timeline is when we're going to our expected timeline to finish a van, so we know we're actually leaving.
Yeah, it needs to be back together again. So we can go somewhere.
We want to be able to utilize it if we're going to show it to somebody.
It needs
Hey, look,
to be
here's
together.
where our kitchen will be.
Just imagine.
The shower will work when we get to finish it up.
Absolutely. You gotta get working. So hurry up and get working. What you waiting on?
I'm going outside now. Here, take the phone. You can finish. I got stuff to do. Oh my goodness! Hey, we love each and every one of you, and hope that you guys have a have somebody at home or somebody you can talk to and be your Valentine.
Yeah.
We
Happy Valentine's. Thanks for joining us tonight.
we really appreciate it. Hope to take the time that we can actually stop by and visit you on our journey. And all right, Eva, we'll catch you later. I know it's your bedtime. Yeah. By the way, Eva, if you got, I don't know if she has a channel or not, but Eva and Merlin, they do travel around. They live full time in their Ram 1500 and snort. So those guys, they live full time in their Ram 1500, which is shorter than our rig. And I was very impressed at all the stuff they managed to get inside there and how they're living. And it's awesome to see what they got going on. All right, Beth Ann, we'll catch up with you guys later. Yeah, it's a 136. Mm-hmm. Yeah, all right, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll catch up with you guys later. And we enjoyed this chatting, and we'll probably do this a little more frequently, not just on Monday nights. So y'all have a good night. And anything else you want to say to them on the way out?
Just think of questions you want to ask us. We're more than happy to help.
Yeah, and if you want to join us on here, we can. I don't know how we can add things up. I'm still new at this YouTube thing.
We're new at this, so.
Oh my gosh. So, all right, folks, we'll catch up with you guys later on. Have a good one, and
good night. Bye.
VanLife and beyond. We'll see you later.